In this tutorial, we're going to get into textures and show you how to put an image on one of your models. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something like this where we put an image texture that we found or created and basically put that on part of your model and everything. So the first thing you've got to do is make sure you save both things in the right place. So if I come into my Blender folder and I've got my image saved, so either JPEG or PNG are probably the best ones, although you can use PSD, Photoshop files too, and some other ones. But right there, and then my document needs to be saved in that same place. So if they're not in the same place and then you try and put it on, then you move it, that's going to cause some problems and everything. So I'm going to just jump in to this and go ahead and kind of recreate. So first thing I need to do is just kind of lay out a simple box like this, and I'm going to do that over. So I'm just going to go to Add, Mesh, and Cube, and if you already have a cube, you don't need to do that part. And then the easiest way to squish this down, I'm going to use a series of hotkeys. Press S and then X, and that will kind of squish that. You could also come over here to this guy right here, and this is another way to kind of squish down and get about the size of that. So there's my little box. Now I'm ready to save this, so I'm going to save it right now. So save or save as, and I'm going to save it as breakfast layout into wherever you have all your other Blender files. So, and once again, it's important that you have this and this saved in the same spot so that you don't have issues later on. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to add just some simple textures. So I'm going to come over here to this guy and make sure you're not in the solid view. You want to be in the materials mode or render mode. And you can also press Z to go to either one of those modes. Come down to your color and start with a new color. So I'm going to go ahead and just add and just put a color over everything. I'm just going to name that that box. So that's the majority of my box that has it on there. And then I'm going to create another color, and then I'm going to name this cover and give that a color. And right now that's not doing anything. I've got to go into edit mode and go to face mode and then select that and click assign. So now I've got my box. I'm going to put my cover right there. I'm ready to basically put it on there. So to do that, on that cover, come down here to base color and click on this little dot, this little node is what they've called it, and come over to image texture. Once you do that, then there should be a little open over here. So click open, and then I didn't have to do much searching because I already saved everything in the right place, and hopefully you don't have to do much searching either. So click on that and then click open. So that should put that graphic on there. So it's on there, but it's not on there the way that I want it to be. So now we need to jump into what is called the UV editing, and it'll kind of do this split screen. On this screen, once again, I want to see kind of what I'm doing. And then this guy right here, in order for this to work, I need to do some UV editing. So if you go to UV up here and then just click unwrap.
Miss Parker, please come to the registrar's office.
So once I have that, then I can go ahead and manipulate, so it's still upside down. So I'm going to go ahead and select actually face mode on here, and or you can select all these points. Actually, I'm just going to select all the points. So click on one, hold down shift, click, 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 and then if you press R to rotate, you can rotate it like this, and if you hold down control, you can kind of make it kind of jump and stuff, or not be all weird. You can also press R to rotate and type in 180 to do that too. So now I need to just select a couple of these. So click on this one, hold down Shift, click on this one, and then if I press G to grab, it gets all weird on me. So G and then X or Y, and it's going to be on the Y-axis, and then I should just be able to lay that out on there. So then hopefully you've got your cover positioned exactly how you want it to be on there. And then if I want to do another texture on another face, same type of thing, I'd select that face, go to UV, and then unwrap. And then for this one, I haven't done any of my graphics, so I'd probably create another, and then maybe I would just name this side or something, and just assign that. And then I have to go find my graphic, so click base color, go to image texture, and then from here you click open, and then you'd go find that. But I currently don't have one, so I'm not going to do that. So hopefully you can put textures on and it should be good.